Alright, so this is my everyday use for basic handyman work, maintenance and repairs and all that other stuff, man. So take a look. I have a lot of screwdrivers, man. I'm pretty much have all the screwdrivers I can need. I have an assortment of different kind of screwdrivers in here too. This is a bag right here. Let's talk about this one. This bag right here has hammers, chisels, long screwdrivers that are curved and all that other stuff, you know, stuff that I normally don't use on a daily basis. Like, I don't need a hammer for every fucking job to fix a fucking toilet. I don't need a flat bar to fucking screw in a light bulb. I don't need shears, or these are for siding and tin and metal to fucking put up cabinets. So I don't need a speed square to fix a P-trap. You know, it's just basics. You know, a lot of people will have some comments, but there's a tool for every job, man. This is my plumbing bag, which is full of junk right now, but most of my plumbing stuff is there. You know, I got everything. This is a Husky, I think is a 18-inch tote. I've had it for a number of years. It has served its purpose very well for me, and it is my dedicated plumbing bag. Sometimes I bring it with me, sometimes I don't, but not for, you know, it's not my everyday use bag. Now, this bag is specifically for those different odd tools, you know. I got it. You name it, I have it. I have a lot of Klein screwdrivers, man. Like, I can't put my Kleins down. I love Klein. Nut drivers. Let's talk real quick about nut drivers. I have these nut driver hollow shafts. I have the set. And I also have this multi-tool nut driver. This thing is like the daddy of all nut drivers for me. Bad thing is that there is a place for these hollow shafts. That's why they call them hollow. But not in my tool bag, my everyday bag. If I need it, I'll get it. I'm never far away from my van anyway, so it's not gonna take me time to get the job. You know, it's not going to take a lot of time to go and get it and all that stuff. So this one right here eliminates a lot of that problem. So if you don't have one of these, do yourself a favor, get one. This is the nut driver, multi nut driver. I believe this is like 7 or 8 in 1. This thing is no joke. It replaced all those 7. Like, I had those 7 lined up in this slot right here. I had no room for my pliers, and I didn't want them in a outside pocket. I want them specifically in the inside. This thing replaced all those. So let's get going with the go bag. My go bag is the go bag, man. It has basics. If I need pliers and all that stuff, I go in here and snatch them up, or I go in there and snatch them up, or up there. But this is, I think it's a 12-inch Husky. Yeah, it's a 12-inch Husky two-tote. It serves its purpose. I've had it for a couple of years. It does its job, man. So over here I have pliers, 2 types. I have this kind and that kind. These are channel locks. I got my Robinsons. I have my Phillips head and flathead. I think these are the 4-inch ones. I have my plate screwdriver, Milwaukee plate screwdriver. Then I have a bunch of miscellaneous stuff in here, like flashlights, 2 flashlights, Sheetrock knife, Allen key set, and a screwdriver, which I really don't need in here. Pliers. Over here I got wire strippers. I had a linesman in here. I don't know where the fuck it is, but I gotta find it. Over here I have a pair of dikes, and I have a pair of needle nose. If you don't know what needle dikes are, these are diagonal cutters because they cut sideways. And I have needle nose. And this side, I have my Empire level, my painter's tool, 14-in-1. Shit has multiple uses. Get one, and you won't regret it. And then my level. Over here, I have my vice grips, Needlenose vice grips, made by Cobalt. Then I have pencils and all that other stuff. My 11-in-1 by Cobalt. This thing is super old. And then my Stanley Sheetrock knife with the fixed blade. That's it right there. Alright, so, and then pencils, like I said before, pens and pencils. Then I have a sharpener somewhere. Well, I had a sharpener. Oh, right here. So if I need it, it's right here in the bag. Use some zip ties. Alright, so let's take a look in the inside, man. It's standard. These are my client wire strippers. The spring is gone. I kind of like it like that. It's easier to work with. Let me put this over here. Alright, so inside I got keyhole saw, which should not be there. It should be there because it's not every day you need a sheetrock knife to do anything. My M12 impactor, I love it. It fits right in snug. Alright, so over here I just have a bunch of stuff, man. These screwdrivers right here, these are Ratchet and Screwdrivers. I bought them for $4. During a Black Friday sale in Home Depot. These are Husky. I'm pretty sure I said Stanley, my bad. So these are the 4 right there, 4 sets. It was like $4 for 4 of them. I was like, fuck it, I'm snatching it up. Inside I'm using that little case that comes in these rigid storage system. So this stays there. It works. It's phenomenal. Have long Needlenose Pliers. I don't know who makes this one. I can't even see the brand. This thing is old. And then I got screwdrivers. Serves its purpose, man. Usually, if I gotta go diagnose an electrical problem or something, I usually grab this. And this is my multimeter. Take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. This is just for diagnosing problems. Let's say, like yesterday I had a furnace to go service and all this other stuff. So this helped out a lot, troubleshooting. And I isolated the problem, repaired it, and that's it. It was a done deal. So this is it. I have other meters. My other meters and testers are all in here. I have pretty much a huge collection of meters and testers and all that stuff. So, alright, let's go to the big boy. Big boy, this is the newest one to the van. This is a 20-inch two-tote by Husky, Home Depot. This thing was like 50-something dollars. I've had this less than a month. It was $54, and I had some store credit, and I used it. So let me move this out of the way, plumbing bag. All right. So this is what the 20-inch two-tote looks like when it's been used a little bit, not abused. All right, so a couple things I really like about this bag, and like 3 things I dislike about it. Let's talk about the dislikes, and then I'll talk about the likes, and then we'll go over everything in my bag, as you guys can see. You know. All right, my dislikes. This little nut right here, that's the only thing holding these handles in, man. And it gets loose after you move it up and down. You know, you bring it inside the house, you bring it back to the van, put it inside. Then you find your nuts then came out a little bit. I think they should have used better quality nuts, and this should have been higher. They should have raised it up at least to almost the lip, or at least half an inch. You know, that would have gave you extra clearance with the tools, because you see it bangs. Well, probably because the way I position it. No big deal. That's it. All right, the other dislike is that this bag is heavy too. It's the way they set up the strap right here. I mean this this piece for the measuring tape. It's already loose too. When you're carrying it, like I like to carry it on this side because there's not much, and it bumps into my leg, the measuring tape. That's one thing I dislike. Another thing I dislike is that this part of the bag is basically dead besides this handle. I think they could have done something with this side. They could have added a bigger pocket like they have on this side, like this pocket right here. They could have added one, you know, a bigger one, and then with the tape thing. That's my dislike. Basically 3 dislikes. Now, the bag is pretty awesome, very durable. And if it's made anything like this bag's gonna last a long time. I've had this bag for many years. Many years. It's probably even one of my first videos. I have other bags too. I have like 5 bags I don't use no more. That's why this bag came into play. This bag replaced 2 bags. Legit 2 fucking bags. Organization is pretty awesome. I like it. Oh, another thing, they could have made it a little higher, at least an inch, but it's all right. It'll serve its purpose. All right, so let's go over. Another thing I like is it has this divider right here. You know, it keeps your drills and whatever you want on this side. It keeps it there. So I have my Makita impactor, and then my flashlight. This flashlight I've had for a number of years. I have one more in there. I rarely use it. Okay, so let's look at it, man. It's a cool, organized bag. 20-inch. Tool tote with the divider. The swivel handle. I like that. Again, they could have done something better with the nut, but I can improve on that. Manufacture something, raise it up 1/2 inch, and put some bigger bolts with the nuts that won't come out. All right, let's stop talking about that. Let's talk about what's in the bag. In the bag, I have wire strippers. These are McLean's. Box cutter. Vice grips. These are Milwaukee vice grips. This hole right here is to give you the extra torque. Never really used it. Probably once or twice, you know, on car parts. Over here I got the smaller one, and then I got the Husky Needlenose vice grips. And then I have my sheetrock knife, punch, an extension for my drill. Then I have a bit in here as well, which should not be there because I stay losing it. So I gotta put it on the drill. But anyway, let's check that out. Bow, bow. All right, and here I have my. Let's do this wall first. This is my plate screwdriver, 6-inch. That's what the 6 inches right there. The 6 focus. Anyway, can't focus. 7-inch Phillips head. You know, you don't have to hold shit. You could do work from far with this, you know. Right there. And then over here I have 4-inch Phillips, 4-inch flathead, Klein. 3-inch flathead, 3-inch Phillips. And then I have smaller screwdrivers inside my bit bin. I call it my bit bin because it's full of bits. Mainly bits, specialty bits. You name it, I have it. And then my 11-in-1, 13-in-1. My 11-in-1, this is pretty old. I've had this for a number of years, and this is like the Frankenstein, actually. I had like 3 of these, and they were all missing, so I just made one. I took all the all the other ones and just completed one full set. It's pretty inexpensive. It was like $11 or $14 for one. But fuck it. Why buy it if I have it? This is my 13-in-1 by Milwaukee. I like it. I've used it once or twice, and I keep the plastic on the end. It's pretty awesome. Like, again, my nut driver multi-tool. I think this is an 8-in-1 or a 7-in-1. Over here, I got the Robinson screwdrivers. I have 1 and 2. Works out fine, just the way it is. Right here, over here, I have Chisels. These are from Harbor Freight, and you know, very inexpensive. I didn't spend a lot of money on these. I think it was like $7 or $6 for the 4. You know, and they're sharp. They're guaranteed for life. So if I break it, whatever, I go return it, and they give me a new set or a new item. All right, so let's look in the bag. I got pliers. I got all sorts of things, man. I'm pretty happy and excited about this bag right here. But as you guys can see, I got a bunch of channel locks, pliers. It's a new job I won't be able to do. More pliers. These are from Harbor Freight, Pittsburgh. Channel crescent wrenches. I have 1 and 2 over here. Long cline screwdriver for digging into panels and, you know, leverage and all that stuff. My nip and cutters. This is by Pittsburgh as well. So if these break, I can easily go to Harbor Freight, replace them, no charge. Crimpers. Long needle nose pliers, made by Pittsburgh, lifetime warranty. Can't complain. I've used it once and it's very durable. It's very solid. This is my Milwaukee beater screwdriver. It came in a set. Served this purpose. Okay, let's turn the bag around so you guys can see what's going on in here. All right, boom. So over here I have an assortment of pliers. Pretty respectable collection. This is what I call, this is my collection of tools for my trade, which is basically maintenance and repair, handyman, you know, maintenance tech or whatever. I do it all. All right, this is my channel, my Klein's pliers. I love these. I've had these for years. I've used them for painting. I've used them for plumbing. I've used them from electrical, and I've dropped them from a roof at one point. Don't ask me why I was on a roof with it. I just don't remember, but I remember it falling and me going, shit. But I picked it up, nothing happened. It was fine. Over here I have my dikes, diagonal cutters. I have two different kinds here. I'm gonna show you right now. I like these blue ones. These blue ones is probably one of the oldest in my set. I like them because of the leverage. See that compared to the new one. The new one is almost flat, but it has its place. That's why I still have it. What else? Over here I have my cable cutters and my needle nose pliers by Klein. You know. Over here I have my linesman, smaller needle nose, and then a pair of pliers there. This is these are linesman pliers, electrician's hammer. I have like 5 of these. This is the newest one. I just decided to put it there. Right now I can only find 2, so I'm missing like 3. I'm pretty sure one is in my red truck there. The other one is in my white truck there. And then I probably have one inside the garage. What else? Over here, like, let's look. These are Pittsburgh needle nose pliers, and these are channel locks needle nose pliers. This one I've had a number of years, so you can see. And then the channel lock pliers there. Let's put that there. We'll put the Kleins. A lot of people call these Kleins. Where are the Kleins? These are actually lineman pliers. Whatever. So that's that in there. Over here, I have my torpedo level. It's a small level with the magnet. My brushless impactor, and my my flashlight. My 14-in-1 painter's tool. Dope. Very good to have. Lifetime warranty, so if it bends, breaks, you know, they'll replace it. You know, it's time to, you know, you guys buy tools, invest. Even though Husky is a store brand, but it's warranty for life. It has a lifetime warranty. You can replace that. You can have it for 5 or 6 years. It fucks up. You go, they don't have that model anymore. They'll give you the newest one they have. Problem solved. Over here, like I was showing you guys, is just specialty tools. Tools that I normally don't use. And, it's just, why am I put all this stuff in here? Like carry a hammer, speed, square, scissors, all that stuff. I just downsize. Over here, I got small scissors. That's all you really need, man. You don't really need to go berserk, in my opinion. But that's my 20-inch Husky tool tote. I really like it. I'll modify this shit myself to suit my needs. That's a look. Over here is my tool. If I'm doing easy in and out work, I grab this bag. This bag is made by Southwire. I've had it for a number of years. It's set still for a long time. Got wet, never used it, but I decided to use it. I pretty much have a replica of everything that's in here. It's there, but just different brands. I got a bunch of Klein pliers, as you guys can see. Screwdrivers. Phillips, flat, Phillips, flat, Phillips, and then over here, wire strippers, Kleins, linemen's, diagonal cutters, needle nose, or regular pliers here. Then 13-in-1 plate screwdriver, insulated. I use these a lot too. I have another set. I just don't remember where. It's probably in there. I'm just too lazy to look for it because I don't need to really go nuts to find it, to try to stuff a hole in here when I can just grab it from right there easily. Yeah, man, so this is it. This is what I got. My EDC, my everyday carry, my everyday use on tools. Like I said, I have meters and all that other stuff. If something arises, like, I'll show you guys. I'm not gonna go into depth with this thing because I'll be here all day. But I do want to show you guys certain things I think everybody should have. All right, let's just get this out of here. Okay, let's go into here. All right, so finding a breaker or toning something out. There's a lot of tricks that I know that most people don't. Stud finders, multimeter, voltage tester, outlet trip tester as well. Same thing here. All right, two things I stress you guys have. This is tells you the temperature of something, temperature reader, whatever, and then you have the moisture meter. You gotta invest into these, man. These two items have made me so much money. It's invaluable. But that's that, man. I can go with the tools and all this other stuff. I mean, the cordless tools, but that'll be another video. But this is it for my videos, for my tools. Hopefully you guys like them and all that good stuff. I'm a one-man operation, owner-operator, and I just wanted to share my video. Hopefully you guys like it. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Any questions, any comments, please leave them. Peace.